No, I wouldn't want to come back. I wouldn't want to come back even if I was going to be a millionaire. I wouldn't want to come back even if I was promised the greatest life possible. I've fallen out of love with life. I've seen too much. I've suffered a lot, and because of that, I've developed some really deep insights that make it impossible for me to love life. There are things that I understand about life that make me not love it. I don't really have regrets. I think I did almost everything right, so I don't really have regrets. There isn't something that I think about and be like, okay, I wish I did that differently. Like, nah. I think I did almost everything right. I just think something is wrong with this realm. The fact that we don't even know what is going on, that doesn't make me feel like I'm at home. That doesn't make me feel happy. That doesn't make me feel excited about the future. Life is strange, man, and you never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You never know what's gonna happen an hour from now. Things just happen. We have no real control. So I don't love this. As long as there is consciousness, any experience is possible. The worst experience imaginable is possible. That means that hell is possible. So will I choose existence if it was possible for me to experience hell, or non-existence, knowing that it's not possible for me to experience hell? I'll choose non-existence. I think non-existence is better because there's nothing to worry about. You don't exist. You're not conscious at all. There's no awareness of existence. So there's just nothingness. So I would say that is better than being conscious in a world like this, where these crazy experiences that we don't want to have are possible. It seems like consciousness is torturing itself. It sucks, man. Look at slavery. Humans used to enslave one another in the past. Look at the way things are now. A lot of people are living in poverty. A lot of people are not happy. They don't know what to do. It's a mess, to be honest. It's a mess, and I don't see the beauty of this. I think we're all just trying to survive. So we do what we can to survive. So I'm not in love with this because of that. So yeah, I would say non-existence is better than existence, just because once we start to exist, any experience is possible, and that's the problem. Nah, I don't think I can ever become happy. The problem is that there are things that I understand about life that make it impossible for me to be happy. I don't believe that we are having a positive experience as humanity. If everything started going my way, I will enjoy my life, but that will then mean that I'm happy. When I was younger, I was happy because I didn't know what I know. As I grew older and started understanding how other people think, I started understanding how the world really works. Started understanding why some people are poor, why some people are rich, why some people are loved, why some people are hated, why we mistreat some people. I realized that something was not right, like the world was not what I thought it was. So I can't be happy in a world that I don't think is good. If I felt like we were here for a good reason as humanity, then I think happiness will be possible for me. But I don't think we are here for a good reason. I think something is really wrong. I need to understand as much as I can understand about this realm, so that if it's a trap, I find a way out. Now, there are a lot of things that I still don't understand about this realm. Things just seem to happen without my control. I mean, I'm here. Did I choose to be here? Did I want to have this experience? No. But I'm here having this experience. So I want to learn as much as possible. That's what keeps me going. I think there's so much that I don't know about this reality. I mean, what if it's a trap? What if our consciousness get recycled after we die and we still find ourselves here having this experience? Maybe there's a way out. Maybe there's a way out. Maybe there's something that I need to know so that I'll be able to escape for good. So yeah, I keep on fighting. You know, even when I don't really feel like fighting, but I keep on fighting because I still don't know enough about this realm. And I think knowledge is power. You need to know. You know, knowing nothing, that puts you at a disadvantage because you don't know what to do. Like if you know nothing, you don't know what to do. But if you know what you need to know, you also know what you need to do. We don't know much about our existence, and everything is an assumption. Like we can never really be that sure. I've always been very conscious. So when you're very conscious, it's hard for you to function like a normal human being. You might find it hard to focus sometimes. You might find it hard to remember things sometimes. You might find it hard to socialize sometimes. You might find it hard to do things that other people, do with ease. So if you were to go and see a mental health doctor, they will diagnose you with a mental illness. If you can't focus because you are too conscious of what's happening around you, the doctor will say, well, you have ADHD, that's why you can't focus. If you are too depressed because you are conscious of what's happening around you, the doctor can say, you have a mental illness. You have a chemical imbalance in your brain, that's why you feel the way that you feel. Well, the truth is that you are just more conscious than other people. If you are anxious because you can see what's really going on and that makes you feel anxious, the doctor can say, well, you suffer from anxiety, So, if I were if I was to go and see a mental health doctor, I do believe that I'll get diagnosed with a mental illness. But I think I'm exactly how a human being should be, because I'm not wrong. It's not like the things that I say are not true. It's not like what I understand about life is not the truth. It's not like I'm doing things that are not good in the world. It's not like I don't treat people who are close to me right. It's not like I hurt people. It's not like I'm not conscious of how my actions affect others. I think I'm just too conscious. And society will always deem what is not normal to be something negative, you know? If you are too conscious than everyone else, then something is wrong with you. If you are more intelligent than everyone else, then something is wrong with you. If you love more than everyone else, then something is wrong with you. If you are happier than everyone else, then something is wrong with you. I mean, usually when people are too happy, even when things are not like really working out, they just not able to see what's really going on. But yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm okay. You know, I wouldn't say that I'm okay. Nah, I'm not depressed. I'm just not happy. After discovering that something was wrong with the world, I started doing what I needed to be doing. And because of that, things haven't been, you know, getting worse for me. If I didn't know what I know about the world, I think I would have made a lot of bad decisions. Maybe I'll be having children right now. And I'll be stressing because I'm not optimistic about the future. So I'd feel bad for my children, you know. I would blame myself. But yeah, since realizing that something was wrong with the world, I've been making good decisions. So I have nothing to be depressed about. You know, I was depressed when I started realizing that something was wrong with the world. But I've accepted that there's something wrong with the world. And I've been doing what I think I should be doing. So I'm not depressed. I was depressed when I was unable to accept what is going on in the world, you know. Like, it's not easy to accept the truth like that. Once you start realizing how things work, there will be resistance. Like, you just won't want to accept that it's the truth. Like, that's how the world works. But after realizing that this is how the world works, and after accepting that this is how the world works, I've been fine. I'm just not happy. I'm just not okay with what's going on in the world. I'm just not optimistic. I'm just not excited about life. But I'm at peace. You know, I'm at peace. Nah, I don't think there's a God. I mean, think about it. If there was a God, he would have had to have been created. I mean, we're talking about a very intelligent being capable of creating planets, capable of creating the sun, capable of creating the moon, capable of creating humans. Like, that being would have had to have been created. So nah, there is no God. But that doesn't mean that there are no higher beings that are manipulating us. that want us to believe that they are gods, because they are more powerful than us, and they want us to do certain things for them. But now there is no God. And that's liberating to understand, because some people feel like they're obligated to worship some being. Like, nah, trust me, there is no God. Nah, humans are too weak. Humans are too weak. We are afraid to stand up for ourselves. Look at what happened in 2020. People didn't stand up for themselves. So I don't think we can ever set ourselves free. And most people are stupid. Even if some of us knew exactly what to do, they will not be able to free everyone, because we'll end up fighting. Because we don't agree on the same things. People who are religious, for an example, can be manipulated into thinking that they are fighting for Jesus or they're fighting for Allah. Like, humanity can never set itself free. I think every man has to be his own savior. Like, you have to focus on yourself, focus on gaining as much knowledge as you can, focus on becoming enlightened. Help those who are willing to grow, not those who are fighting with you, but those who are willing to grow. If you see that, there's a chance that this person can really wake up and start understanding what is happening, help them. But most people suck, man. That's what you must realize. Most people suck. They'll never wake up. It's easy to divide people. That's another thing that you must realize. It's very easy to divide people. They can make us fight with one another. See, once they see that, these people are standing together and they're trying to free themselves, they just make us fight with one another. I mean, we've always been fighting with one another over stupid things. Nah, I don't think I'll be happy if I knew the truth, but I prefer knowing rather than not knowing. It's easy to manipulate a person who is naive. It's easy to manipulate a person who doesn't know what is going on. It's very hard to manipulate a person who knows what is going on. So knowledge is power. If we don't know what's going on, we can be manipulated in a lot of different ways. If, for example, you believe in Jesus, they can create a hologram of Jesus and you end up believing that, well, it means that the Bible was based on something that actually happened. They might even create a simulation of heaven, right? You die and you find yourself in that simulation and you end up believing that you are in heaven. Think about it. When that happened, like when you really think about it, don't you think that will happen? Like they will create a simulation of heaven and trap consciousness is there and they believe that they're in heaven. Like not knowing puts you at a real disadvantage. Knowledge is power. You need to know so that you don't get manipulated. You can see we're being manipulated and we have no clue what is really happening. We have no clue what's really possible. AI is becoming super intelligent. There's AI on WhatsApp now, on Instagram and Facebook. This AI is super intelligent. Ask it any question, you realize that it's 20 times more intelligent than most people. Imagine what kind of technology they are actually hiding from us. We don't know what's really possible. So we will be manipulated in so many different ways. Maybe they do have technology that makes us see things that are not even there, right? If you've watched the three body problem, you understand what I'm talking about. Creating a reality that doesn't really exist, but we experience it as if it's real. It's real reality. Anything is possible right now. So, knowing will be better than not knowing. Knowledge is power. But I don't think that I'll be happy because I don't think this is good. It's not like if you live in a world that is bad and everything that's happening is bad, knowing that it's bad will actually make you happy. It will be good to know what I need to know to be able to free myself. You should care less. This matrix wants your energy. The more you care, the more you give it your energy. So you must care less. Things will happen, but try not to worry. Try not to stress. You must know that this place isn't good and there isn't much that you can do. You're not in control. That's the thing. Like sometimes you might convince yourself that you're in control, but you're not really in control. Things just happen in this realm. So yeah, don't give the matrix your energy and you'll feel much better.